Hello friends, welcome. Today we're about to step into a real-life fairy tale. We're heading to Germany, a land of enchanting castles, rich history, and breathtaking landscapes. These aren't just buildings, they're dreams in stone perched on mountains and hidden in forests. Whether you love travel or history, you're in for a treat. Centuries of stories, kings, queens, and legends await. So grab a snack, let your imagination run wild, and picture yourself wandering through grand halls and ancient courtyards. We're not just looking at castles, we're stepping into their stories. Are you ready? Our magical journey through Germany's castles begins now. First stop, Neuschwanstein Castle, the icon of fairy tales, rising dramatically from the heart of the Bavarian Alps. Its white limestone walls and soaring towers seem to float above the treetops, as if conjured from a dream. Nestled high on a rugged hill, the castle commands breathtaking views of the surrounding valleys and lakes, making it one of the most photographed places in the world. It's so stunning, it barely looks real, like a painting come to life. In the early morning, when mist curls around its turrets and the first rays of sunlight strike the stone, the castle feels almost magical, as if it's waiting for a storybook hero to arrive. King Ludwig II, often called the Fairytale King, built this as his private fantasy retreat, inspired by the operas of Richard Wagner. Ludwig was a dreamer, obsessed with legends and myths, and he poured his imagination into every detail of Neuschwanstein, hoping to create a world apart from reality. Every turret and spire is a tribute to imagination and romance. The castle's architecture blends medieval styles with whimsical flourishes, making it feel both ancient and fantastical at the same time. Recognize it? This is the castle that inspired Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle. Its silhouette is instantly familiar, a symbol of wonder and childhood dreams for millions around the globe. Step inside. The throne hall glitters like a Byzantine church, with a starry ceiling and golden details that shimmer in the light. The hall was designed to impress, with soaring arches and intricate mosaics that tell stories of kings and heroes. Each room is more elaborate than the last, filled with murals of German legends and myths. Scenes from Wagner's operas and ancient tales cover the walls, turning every corridor into a journey through fantasy and folklore. There's even an artificial grotto inside, a dreamer's touch that brings the outdoors in. This whimsical cave, complete with a waterfall and colored lights, was Ludwig's way of escaping into his own enchanted world. The singer's hall, the king's ornate bedroom, and the intricate woodwork all tell stories of passion and artistry. Every corner reveals Ludwig's devotion to beauty, music, and storytelling, making the castle a living tribute to creativity. Stand on the balcony, gaze over the sparkling Alpsee Lake and the rolling Hohenschwangau Valley, and you'll feel on top of the world. The panorama stretches for miles, a breathtaking reminder of the natural beauty that inspired Ludwig's vision. Neuschwanstein isn't just a castle, it's an invitation to dream, to believe in fairy tales, and to witness the power of imagination. As the sun sets and the castle glows in the twilight, it's easy to see why so many fall under its spell. This is more than a tourist spot. It's a living fantasy, a place where history and legend blend seamlessly. Every visit is a chance to step into a storybook and let your imagination soar. Let's keep exploring. Next, we climb to Hohenzollern Castle, a fortress that crowns its hill like a jewel, rising above the misty forests of Baden-Württemberg. Its silhouette is unmistakable, a vision that has inspired artists and travelers for centuries. This is the ancestral seat of the Hohenzollern dynasty, home to emperors and kings whose influence shaped the course of European history. The family crest above the gate is a reminder of the power and prestige that once resided within these walls. The current castle, a neo-Gothic masterpiece completed in the 19th century, stands on centuries of history and resilience. Earlier fortresses were destroyed and rebuilt, each time rising stronger, a testament to the enduring spirit of the Hohenzollerns. From the ramparts, the panoramic view of the Swabian Alps is breathtaking, rolling hills, dense forests, and distant villages dotting the landscape. On a clear day, you can see for miles, the horizon stretching endlessly, making it easy to imagine why this spot was chosen for a fortress. Inside, you'll find royal treasures, rooms filled with artifacts that tell stories of power, intrigue, and family pride. The crown of Wilhelm II gleams under glass, a symbol of the last German emperor's reign and the grandeur of a bygone era. Frederick the Great's personal items are preserved here too, military uniforms, medals, and handwritten letters that offer a glimpse into the life of one of Prussia's most legendary rulers. Portraits of stern ancestors line the walls, their gazes following you through the halls, each face a chapter in the castle's long and storied history. Every hall echoes with stories of power, strategy, and family legacy. The banners and crests remind visitors of the castle's role as both a home and a stronghold. The architecture is sharp and grand, the courtyards immaculate, with every stone and archway meticulously restored to reflect the castle's former glory. Imagine being a guard centuries ago, scanning the horizon for approaching visitors, or a young prince growing up with this view, dreaming of the world beyond the castle walls. Even if you're not a history buff, the drama and beauty of this place are captivating. The castle's atmosphere is both majestic and mysterious, drawing visitors from around the world. Every angle is a postcard, the clouds drifting past towers, sunsets painting the stone gold, and the ever-changing light casting new shadows on ancient walls. Hohenzollern is a living link to Germany's royal past, offering some of the most spectacular views you'll ever see. It's a place where history, legend, and natural beauty come together in unforgettable harmony. Now, to Heidelberg Castle. Romantic ruins overlooking the Neckar River and Old Town. Once a grand Renaissance palace, wars and lightning left it in beautiful decay. The contrast of ornate facades and ivy-covered ruins is stunning, a lesson in finding beauty in imperfection. Stand on the terrace at sunset, the city glows, the old bridge spans the river, and romance fills the air. Wander the courtyard, Gothic and Renaissance styles blend, telling a story in stone. Don't miss the Heidelberg Tun, the world's largest wine barrel. Imagine the celebrations. The gardens, once called the eighth wonder of the world, still invite peaceful strolls among ancient stones. Nature's resilience mirrors the castle's own. Heidelberg Castle isn't just a ruin, it's a living piece of history that's inspired artists and writers for centuries. It proves that even broken things can be beautiful, and its views are unforgettable. Deep in a lush forested valley, hidden away from the modern world, lies Burg Eltz, a true medieval gem, seemingly untouched by the passage of centuries. Its setting is so enchanting that it feels as if you've stepped straight into a fairy tale, where mist lingers in the morning and the only sounds are birdsong and the rustle of leaves. Owned by the same family for over 850 years, Burg Eltz has never been destroyed or conquered. Every stone, every timber is a piece of living history. What you see today is almost exactly what people saw centuries ago. It's a rare survivor, a castle that has withstood wars, weather, and the relentless march of time. The castle's jumble of towers, pointed turrets, and timber frames looks like a storybook illustration brought to life. Each section was built by a different branch of the family, creating a unique, almost whimsical silhouette against the sky. Cross the ancient stone bridge, step through the arched entrance, and you're instantly transported to the Middle Ages. The cobbled courtyard, surrounded by centuries-old walls, invites you to imagine the footsteps of knights, nobles, and generations of the Eltz family. Inside, rooms are filled with original furnishings, intricate tapestries, and centuries-old paintings. Unlike many castles that feel cold and empty, Burg Eltz's interiors are warm and inviting, as if the family has just stepped out for a moment. Every corner tells a story, every artifact has a history. The Knight's Hall, with its grand fireplace and soaring ceiling, echoes with the laughter and conversations of long-ago feasts. The armory displays gleaming suits of armor and ancient weapons, while the kitchens reveal how daily life unfolded in medieval times. The treasury dazzles with gold, silver, and precious artifacts collected over generations. Yet despite these riches, the castle itself feels humble and real, a place where history is cherished, not just displayed. Burg Eltz stands as a testament to family, endurance, and the magic of hidden treasures. Its walls have witnessed love, conflict, and peace, all while remaining a sanctuary in the heart of the forest. Standing in the quiet courtyard, you feel the weight of history and the peace of a secret world, far removed from the rush of everyday life. It's a place to pause, reflect, and let your imagination wander. Sometimes the greatest treasures are those tucked away, waiting patiently in the heart of nature to be discovered by those willing to seek them out. Now north to Neuschwanstein Castle, an island palace surrounded by shimmering lakes. With golden domes and fairytale turrets, it's called the Neuschwanstein of the North. The setting is spectacular, a castle on its own island connected by bridges and gardens. Imagine arriving by boat, the castle gleaming in the sun, or strolling across the bridge at dusk. Inside, opulence reigns, silk walls, carved wood, and a stunning throne room. Picture grand balls, quiet afternoons in the library, and walks through ornate gardens. Neuschwanstein Castle is also home to a friendly ghost, Petermansion, adding a touch of whimsy. Today, it's both a museum and the seat of state parliament, a living building where past and present meet. Neuschwanstein is a masterpiece of romantic architecture, a place to dream of grander times. Next, Wartburg Castle, a fortress with a story that changed the world. Over 900 years old, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a symbol of German identity. Here, Martin Luther hid as an outlaw and translated the New Testament into German, shaping language and history. The Lutherstube, his simple room, is a powerful reminder of the impact one person can have. The castle's Romanesque halls, art collections, and sweeping forest views are awe-inspiring. Wartburg was a center of medieval art and culture, hosting legendary song contests. It's a place of pilgrimage, a fortress that protected not just a man but an idea. Visiting Wartburg is connecting with a pivotal moment in human history. Our grand finale, Liechtenstein Castle, perched on a cliff in the Swabian Alps. Small, romantic, and dramatic, it's the fairy-tale castle of Württemberg, inspired by a novel. Built in the 1840s, it's a monument to literature and imagination. The approach is thrilling, a walk through the woods, then a sudden view of the castle clinging to the rock. Cross the stone bridge and you're in a storybook. The castle is intimate, more a hunting lodge than a palace, with cozy rooms and a knight's hall filled with medieval arms. Its dramatic location and storybook charm make it unforgettable. Liechtenstein captures the spirit of romanticism, a place that sparks imagination and dreams. Sometimes the most wonderful places are born from a love of art and a desire to create beauty. What a journey! From Neuschwanstein's peaks to Liechtenstein's cliffs, this has been pure magic. Thank you for joining me and sharing in the wonder of these castles. I hope you're inspired to seek out history and beauty wherever you are. If you enjoyed this adventure, please subscribe so we can explore more together. Until next time, remember to stay curious and open to the world's wonders. Goodbye, friends. See you on our next adventure.